All right, check this out. Speaking of amazing and a story to tell, a KCCI photographer, Henry Hahn, took on RAGBRAI for day 4, and we met, he took it on. You probably saw our live stream of his ride across central Iowa through the day. This is a time-lapse video of that journey. He snapped on the GoPro camera to his helmet and gave us a look at the roads all the way to Marshalltown. While pedaling along, he had the chance to catch up with someone taking on the trip on something other than a bike.
Oh, you're riding RAGBRAI on rollerblades, I see. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Seems a little silly at times, and the hills are quite the workout. What I've figured out, I guess the way to get through the day is just take your breaks, and if you need to go slow up a hill, there's nothing wrong with that.
You know, here in the downtown area, we saw someone on a unicycle. I didn't get a chance to ask him if he's actually been riding RAGBRAI on that, but if you're riding it on rollerblades, who knows, right? Well, when it comes to finding a place to sleep, you got to get a good night's rest. No place is really off limits. That includes the wrestling room at Marshalltown High School. Yes, the wrestling room. The mats are cushy enough, the AC is working well, and for $30, riders could stay there overnight. For $10 more, you had access to a shower. We're told 102 riders registered to stay here. An experience one of the first riders in told us that he never thought he'd have.
We were looking at a place indoor to kind of like midweek to get out of the heat for a little bit for one night. And so we saw it on Facebook, the Marshalltown RAGBRAI page, and they made a post about the wrestling room being open. So we're like, oh, sure, we'll take a night of getting out of the heat.
Yeah, it's definitely a unique place to sleep, but I mean, we did our best to clean it up for them, make it a good spot for them to stay.
And I've been in wrestling rooms before when I used to cover sports. I can tell you, they did a really good job cleaning it up. The money raised will be divided amongst all the Bobcat athletics programs pitching in to help today. A coach says they actually got the idea from Independence, which just happens to be tomorrow's overnight stop. And speaking of tomorrow, let's go ahead and take a look at what riders have in store for day 5 of RAGBRAI. There are quite a few pass-through towns on this route. You can see it includes places like Beeman, Grundy Center, Rhinebeck, Morrison, and Gilbertville. Lots of fun to be had, lots of cycling to do. That's more than 87 miles as riders head northeast. Again, a gorgeous day out here for RAGBRAI. I want to point something out. Behind me, you see the Marshall County Courthouse. I've had multiple people, including a very nice lady named Lisa, come up to me and tell me how proud they are that they're able to show it off in its current state after the damage it sustained back in 2018. So again, RAGBRAI, so much fun, but we know too, there's so much pride in these towns that host all these riders about both the old and new. All right, we're gonna have so much more coming up from Marshalltown at 6, but for now, Stacy and Jody, I'm gonna send things back to you.
Okay, Ben, thank you. Yeah, we were just talking about that during your coverage. So nice to see Marshalltown glowing, and for good reason too.